Terrific. David, thanks. And they've got one player out of the lineup due to injury.
It's tough enough to win in this league when you're at full strength. Missing a cornerstone player makes it that much harder.
Now the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. And for Philadelphia, we've got Bradley. Seth Curry is out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Green in at the 3 slot. Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday. And it's Bradley with the ball for Philadelphia. Simmons passes to Bradley. Curry wide open. And the 3 off target.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And stolen by Simmons. On here comes Curry all alone. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
And that's what Simmons does. His vision and accuracy make him a premier presence on the floor.
Right side Holiday. Here's Lopez. And it's Bradley with the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him. And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up. And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. And here are the 76ers now after the basket by Milwaukee. Here's Harris. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
Here's Curry following the basket by Giannis. Bradley kicks to Harris. Back to Bradley. Feeds it to Harris. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Simmons. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Puts the move on, and it's good on the way in. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
Well, this is where Giannis does all of his damage. He gets inside the paint, has the size to work you back, and then stretch out and score.
It's Curry outside. Giannis grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Knocked away. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Milwaukee also making some changes. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Dante DiVincenzo. Middleton can't get it to go.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Poked away. 1:31 left in the first. Scott kicks to Howard. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Tucker. Crafty move. And he sinks the layup.
Working his way for a high percentage look. That's just smart basketball.
Man, that's a painted possession right there, a masterpiece, especially when the defense is not a factor.
Now here's Milton. There's 57 seconds left here in the first quarter. And that one's good. Maxey.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Tucker. To the inside. Howard against Portis. And the rebound goes to Howard. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That is his first foul of the game. And Philadelphia making a change here. Poirier's checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Forbes checked in. Here's Maxey. A nice shot by Poirier.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here is Forbes. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Poirier. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. It's all tied in Philadelphia. And earlier we checked in with Giannis Antetokounmpo, who had this to say.
I think the most important lesson that I got.
All part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. They've got P.J. Tucker. He's out there with Chris Middleton. And it's Forbes in at the one. Down low, here's Poirier.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Here is Forbes, and that one good. Forbes has got his second bucket. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Here's Maxey. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Here is Forbes. Throws it up high. That shot, no good. Thibault, the pass to Howard. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Here is Forbes. Now, here's Tucker. Floats one up. That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Connaughton.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Pass to Howard. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. And you played with the great one in Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for it.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think 2 guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the 2 guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line, they give you rim protection. I'd throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
3 young, dynamic centers. Those are good names. And the Bucks making a change here. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes.
And so many things have changed around Drew Holiday. The one thing that's been a constant is that he's a hard worker, such a great all-around player who likes to be a leader, and he has been for this ball club.
The 76ers making a switch here. Bradley's checked in. Now here's Simmons. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, guys, you really can't say enough about Simmons. Bouncing off defenders like it's nothing on his way to the basket.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Holiday with it. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And to Antetokounmpo. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Giannis has got the game tied up here for the Bucks. For Philadelphia, they've gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. Bradley finds Curry. From deep. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Holiday, and he banks in the layup. Holiday's got the lead up to 2 now for the Bucks.
Fearless drive from Drew Holiday straight at the defense with that dribble move.
Curry dishes to Harris. Wants to get it to Simmons and does. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Here's Giannis. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Pass to Curry. 3-pointer. Hands it from downtown. Curry's got 5 points so far. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And the teams are going to have to wait. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. The period wrapped up with the teams on level.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at him.
Tobias Harris is out there with Bradley. Then it's Simmons. And it's Green. And it's Curry in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Simmons passes to Curry. From outside, off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight. And last season, Giannis Antetokounmpo welcoming his first child into the world.
And maybe now an MVP at home as a most valuable papa. The mother of his son was a volleyball player in her day. So you got to think, as this kid grows up, maybe the recruits are sending letters already.
The incredible focus of Simmons. Nothing gets to this guy, even when he's getting bodied by the defense.
Holiday attacking. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. No good from outside.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
And staying with the play, Harris.
Now, Tobias has a good frame and has good strength. I like to see him go in there and put it to good use on the offensive glass.
Curry with the steal. 76ers another fast break opportunity here. And Simmons slams it in.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
And slam dunk by Harris.
That's a strong finish from Tobias Harris.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Holiday against Curry. Holiday dishes to Antetokounmpo. That one good for 2. Antetokounmpo's got 14 points.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Simmons passes to Green. And Simmons kicks to Green. Harris outside. Off target from three-point range. Bucks trail by 3. For 3, Middleton, the putback, and Antetokounmpo on the follow. Giannis has got 6 here in this quarter.
Great instincts by Giannis. Superb timing, and then he pounced on top of that miss.
And there's the pass to Harris. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Howard's checked in for the 76ers. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. And he gets the bucket. 6 points for him. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Outside Curry. Pass to Simmons. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And guys, it's just beautiful watching Simmons in screen and roll situations. A manipulative master when it comes to tearing apart the defense.
And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Poirier's checked in. Korkmaz comes in for Danny Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Seth Curry. And Maxey's subbed in for Simmons. Korkmaz passes to Howard. And stolen by Portis. Here's DiVincenzo. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
The Bucks shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. The throw drops for DiVincenzo. Here's Maxey. He has 6. Passes it to Milton. Here's Poirier. And they call the foul. So, folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Good sign of confident play when Ferguson finds a way to get to the free throw line.
Mike Scott's checked in for Dwight Howard. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Drew Holiday's checked in for Bryn Forbes. For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the 3rd quarter got underway. Pass to Portis. We've got 22 seconds left in the 3rd quarter, and they pick up 2. Portis has got it all tied up now for Milwaukee.
Now they're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
And here's Maxey. He has 6. Here's Scott. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. It's all tied in Philadelphia. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. Brook Lopez is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Holiday. And it's Connaughton in at the three, the small forward. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. Here's Connaughton, guarded by Bradley. Tucker. It's good on the putback. Tucker's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Milwaukee.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Yeah, just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Connaughton. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Milton the pass to Bradley. Back to Milton. Scott kicks to Thibault. And a miss there on the triple. Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. The pass to Connaughton. Lopez inside, guarded by Bradley. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Howard's checked in for Tony Bradley. Tobias Harris comes in for Scott. Korkmaz, he's checked in for Shake Milton. And Simmons subbed in for Maxey. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Green, he's checked in for the 76ers. Seth Curry comes in for Korkmaz. It's Giannis with the drive. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I don't think you're stopping Giannis on a drive like that. He just takes off and one stride gets by everybody.
Simmons passes to Harris. And Lopez pulls it down. Lopez has got his 4th rebound in this one. And stolen by Simmons. Curry with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. And Simmons slams it in.
A good decision right there from Dwight. Excellent awareness on that particular play.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Here's DiVincenzo. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Curry's shot is off. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. The lead is 2. 1:57 left to play here in the fourth. Trying to get open is Lopez. It's hauled in by the 76ers. 76ers another fast break opportunity here. Keeps it alive, and Green is right there. Green's got the game tied up here for the 76ers.
Yeah, not shaken at all. Green has hit a ton of big shots in big situations throughout his career. Difficult guy to rattle.
Here's Giannis. Up and in. That's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
Now, so exciting to see the growth of the Greek Freak. There are shots that stars sink, and that's a momentum changer right there.
Here's Simmons. It's good again, and an excellent 7th or 8th shooting night so far.
Love how Simmons commands the ball, especially in the big moments.
1:11 left in the fourth quarter. Middleton outside. And Holiday kicks to Lopez. 4 on the clock. And sent back by Howard.
Now that reach of...
And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to have a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game, Kevin.
In the corner, Middleton with it. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Now the 76ers with it. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. It's Curry with the drive. Kept alive. Here's Howard for 3. Harris. Curry passes to Simmons. Knocks it loose. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Got it!
That's the kind of player Holiday is, craving the opportunity to be the man in that situation.
Outside, Green. So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this one. This win, such a tremendous... Malkovich and nothing.
Kevin, thanks.
Thanks, David. Looking now at the lineups for both teams tonight. Some names out of action.
And some uncertainty arises when both teams are missing players. Who is better able to weather the storm and take care of business?
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Green is out there with Harris. Then it's Curry. Then there's Howard. And it's Simmons in at the 1. And for the Nets, Brown out there with Harden. Then there's Harris. Then there's Griffin. And it's Jordan in at the center. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too. And here's Harden after Tobias Harris getting his shot to go from deep. Simmons with it, picked up by Harris. It's Curry outside. They get it back. Can't hit that one. Harris looking it over. A three-pointer off the mark. The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Green passes to Harris, and the layup's good off the glass. Harris has got 5 points so far.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
And Tobias Harris, a crusader for a cause that isn't talked about too much. He has a huge concern about sleep deprivation and the effects it has on athletes.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? While it's not talked about a lot, it is gaining ground in all kinds of circles, particularly in the world of sports, the whole sleep deprivation idea. And Harris is a guy who's conscientious and thoughtful. I love the fact that he's bringing this to his teammates' attention because it's critical. And he's certainly passionate about it. We'll see how much wind it gets with him speaking up on it. Such a great rebounder, athleticism and length. Dwight Howard knows how to use those gifts that he possesses.
Brown the pass to Harden. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. On the wing, Harden. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Jordan. Kicks it out to Harden. Over Simmons. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
And slam dunk by Harris.
Yeah, you know, Harris is an active player. I mean, he's smooth and he's skilled, but he's also a guy that's got some grit and grind to him as well and gets in there and keeps possessions alive.
Again, the miss by Harden.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Feeds it to Howard. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
A precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
It's Harden with the drive, and yes, it's good.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
Here's Philadelphia. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. And Simmons kicks to Harris. From deep three-point range to the paint. Here's Howard. Count that one. Howard's got 6 points.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Brown with it. Curry meets him. And Brown throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Harris drives in. Here's Howard, and Howard with the stuff.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Harden dishes to Brown. Harden with it, and it's Howard picking him up. Harden the pass to Jordan. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Curry with the 3. The rebound by Harden.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
And that one, good.
And that's an owner's manual possession to get them a good look there.
Philadelphia leading by 7. Outside, Simmons. Curry on the wing. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
So good at figuring out ways to get inside. Seth Curry working on improving this part of his game.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. 76ers lead by 9. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed the scrutiny.
For me, it comes with...
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, Maxey out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Bradley, and it's Ferguson in at the small forward. Now, here's Maxey. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Here's Bradley. Brooklyn with the rebound. In transition, here come the Nets. Luwawu-Cabarrot kicks to Irving. Fires from 14. Green. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Bradley finds Thybulle. Here's Poirier. Thybulle, the pass to Poirier. Here's Maxey. No good on the 3. Nets trail by 9. Nets passing it around. Perry passes to Claxton, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Tyler Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Irving with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Outside, Green. Pass to Luwawu. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
And Green is a critical role player for this team. His passing is really phenomenal.
Here's Milton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like it.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
Here is Harden. Philadelphia able to drain the three. And the bucket is good. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. Philadelphia able to drain the three. Back to Harden. From deep. 6 to shoot. He's off on that one. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Passes it to Poirier. Outside for Simmons. Second shot opportunity. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. 11-point game. Brown the pass to Harden. It's stolen by Green. Harris outside. The three. And it's Griffin with the rebound. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. From the arc. And again, it's the Nets missing. The 76ers leading by 11. Simmons passes to Curry. Inside. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Curry. Harris has got 9.
Harris has really become much more adept at finishing hard shots. Great focus there.
And so.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, back. Right out of the gates, it was Philadelphia setting the tone. Some major league offense. And that.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So for Brooklyn now, we've got Brown. Jordan is out there with Griffin. Then there's Harris. And it's Harden in at the point. Now Harden following Tobias Harris's three-point attempt. And the shot is good. 12 points for him.
Harden's ball handling is absolutely off the chain insane. I mean, easily carving up the defense. Superb control. Got it on the string.
Now here's Simmons. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And the 76ers making a change here. Scott's checked in. Nets trail by 11. Harden surveying the D. A three ball. Drills it from outside. Harden's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Nets.
You know, a good percentage of Harden's points come from beyond the arc. He works extremely hard to find the space he needs on the perimeter.
Simmons' shot is good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Pass to Harden. Over Simmons. Harden can't hit.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Now Curry. He's got 5. Puts up a 3. Green with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Lets the 3 fly. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Now here's Simmons. Dishes it to Curry. Outside, Green. The pass to Scott. 5 on the clock. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Ferguson's checked in for Green. And it's Shake Milton in for Curry. Now here's Simmons. Kicks it to Howard. Shot from 12. Yes, that goes in. Howard's got 10 points.
Guys, the passing ability and IQ of Ben Simmons, both amazing.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Harden outside, and the wide open shot from Green. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Green's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Nets. And here is Milton. He has 5. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Outside, Green. Johnson outside. Claxton the pass to Johnson. To the middle. Claxton with the bucket. And now it's just a 4-point Philadelphia lead.
They found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
Simmons passes to Milton. Now the feed to Scott. Back to Milton. Simmons against Johnson. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound.
Boy, that's a great effort from Simmons, guys. He might have point guard skills, and he's got plenty of those, but he can bang inside, too.
Here's Irving. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And the 76ers with some changes. Poirier's checked in. And Tobias Harris subbed in for Scott. Pass to Poirier. On the wing, Milton. Passes it to Ferguson. Here's Harris. The second chance effort. Fires the three. Harris missing again. There's Green with the three. The shot comes out. That shot off the mark. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 6-point lead. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Taking a look at the 76ers, we've got Bradley. Maxey out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Harris. And it's Korkmaz in at the small forward. Now here's Bradley. Here's Maxey. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the 76ers.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And how about the work they're doing also on the offensive glass? Creating those extra opportunities has been critical.
Now here is Harris, following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Shoots over Griffin. Here's Korkmaz. Here's Bradley. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Drops it in from 11 feet. 11 points for Tobias Harris.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Now here's Griffin. Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Bradley passes to Maxey. 76ers moving the ball around. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got 4 assists in the game. Brown with it. Pass to Irving. Top of the key, Harris. Over Maxey. Here's Irving. Softly drops in the floater. Irving's got his first 2 points.
Give Irving some room to get it off that little floating jump shot of his, and you'll regret it for sure.
Now, here's Maxey. Harris outside. Goes up on the wing. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. Jordan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. James Harden, he's checked in for Irving. Philadelphia also making some changes. Howard comes in for Bradley. And it's Scott in for Harris. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Korkmaz passes to Maxey. To the inside. Feeds to Scott. Here's Howard. No good. Shot missing. Jordan with some nice D. Nets trail by 8. And here comes Brown. Leading the fast break. Harden kicks to Jordan. Griffin, no one around him. Off target from outside.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Here's Korkmaz. Position out to Scott. Maxey passes to Scott. Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep. Korkmaz, no good. And so Brown will bring it up for the Nets. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Griffin's shot is off.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish it. He knows it. Lone opportunity.
Maxey passes to Thybulle. Shoots a 3. A rebound by the Nets. Jordan's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Harris wide open. He shoots. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Harris has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. 59 seconds left in the game. Out to the right wing. Outside, Scott. Inside, Howard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
You know, I think he's just got to be a little smarter around Howard. That guy's, Howard's pretty crafty at drawing contact on the way up.
And the 76ers making a change here. Tobias Harris is checked in for Scott. Green comes in for Korkmaz. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And Simmons subbed in for Maxey. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Harris kicks to Green. Back to Harris. And the pass to Simmons. They need this one. And the rejection by Harden.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
The defense needs to be just as sharp, but it's not over yet.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Simmons looking around. Missed.
That's exactly how you win a rebound battle. Get good position and then use your strength to hold on to that position.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Tobias Harris.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. That was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work. And boy, has the big fella delivered. He has just killed them.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. So Philadelphia will get the first possession. And always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And so in the game for the 76ers, Harris is out there with Howard. Then it's Simmons. Then it's Curry. And it's Green in at the 3 slot. Now Harden. Jordan finds Harris to take the lead. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Harris has got his 5th rebound in this one. Simmons left side to the paint from close range. And Howard with the nice bucket inside. And that's 12 points for Dwight Howard.
Dwight Howard wants to be the man during these possessions, and he's been able to come up in crucial spots.
Harden outside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
How good is that? Harden commanding the ball in these moments. Loves stepping up at crucial times.
Harris looking it over. Here's Green. Harris trying to get free. Green, no luck. Brooklyn trailing. Outside Jordan. The Nets working the ball around now. Pass to Claxton. Harris outside. Clock at 4. Kicks it out to Harden to take the lead. Dwight Howard pulls it in. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor as we've gotten this overtime period underway. Simmons dishes to Curry. A step back shot here. That one wide left.
Well, you know he wants that one back. More often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Passes to Jordan. Here's Claxton, guarded by Harris, and stolen by Howard. It's stolen by Harris. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Yes!
Man, they're getting a fantastic effort from James Harden.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. Simmons passes to Harris. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. The Nets making a switch here. Griffin's checked in. Now off the inbound. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Hey, it's clear. Simmons is a very gifted player. Somebody who is mentally strong in these situations and takes the challenge on head first. Absolutely massive free throws. That'll force them into a 3-point attempt.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 3. Here's the 3. Misses the tray. And here is Curry. So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here. And they had some nervous moments down the. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We are.
Hey, Kevin. Well,
It does indeed. Thanks, David. So the Nets starting five. Durant is out there with Griffin. Then it's Jordan. Then it's Harden. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the center position. Now, here is Holiday. The pass to Middleton. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And this is what Middleton does. Hit trades. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
DiVincenzo against Dinwiddie. From deep, Harden. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
DiVincenzo can't hit it.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Here's Giannis. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
And there's Katie. That's good on the assist by Dinwiddie.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. The shot missing. Great D that time from Jordan. Harden against Giannis. Harden scanning the floor. For 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Here's Holiday. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Here is Harden. Passes it to Katie. Shot clock at 5. And that one goes long.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so Griffin will bring it up for the Nets. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also, at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in. And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Holiday finds Middleton. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. On the wing, Giannis. Defended by Griffin. Antetokounmpo, no good.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Back to Holiday. Kicks it down to Middleton. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's blocked by Jordan.
This is not the guy you want in your zip code when the ball is going up. DeAndre Jordan twice on the pipes.
And the wide open shot from Griffin. Off target from outside. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's DiVincenzo. And he gets the basket. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Nets out in front, leading by just 2. And we've got more NBA action.
I think we get a lot of teams' best shot.
And Greg, it's one of the great challenges of being one of the teams to beat.
But that's the difference with a superstar like Durant. He can give you elite play from start to finish. Lesser guys can do that only in spurts.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
They've got Portis. E.J. Tucker is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Forbes in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. To the middle. Outside for Durant. Knocks down the step back Jay. Durant's got the lead up to 4 now for the Nets.
Well, listen, you do the best you can to make Kevin Durant take tough shots. But this guy, lightning quick release, unbelievable shooter, so hard to guard him.
Brooklyn with the ball. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. KD on the wing. Green taking his time here. The dish to Brown. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Portis.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
And Forbes has it in the corner. Pass to Portis. A steal, and there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That is his first foul of the game. And the Bucks making a change here. Middleton's checked in. Joe Harris is checked in for Brooklyn. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul. Now here's Irving. Defense is right there. Oh, that's blocked. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Connaughton passes to Middleton. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Right side, Portis. 6 to shoot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Hey, Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. Middleton can't get it to go. Nets leading by 4. Irving looking for an opening. The pass to Claxton. Brown outside. Here's Claxton. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Irving. And he makes good on the layup. Now it's a 6-point Nets lead.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Here is Forbes. He's covered by Irving. The basket counts and 1. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. And some changes here for the Bucks. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Drew Holiday in for Pat Connaughton. And a new group in for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Griffin comes in for Jeff Green. Dinwiddie's checked in for Harris. And it's James Harden in for Irving. Dinwiddie dishes to Harden. Good on the shot.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Outside Holiday. Lopez against Jordan. Lopez inside. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
The kick out to Brown. Jordan, high post. Lopez is there. Back to Jordan. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 5 assists in the game. And here is Antetokounmpo. Griffin with the steal. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Dinwiddie with the ball.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Forbes has it in the corner. From outside, off the mark. Brooklyn leading by 9. Now, here is Harden. He has 5. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Middleton for 3. What a play. Simply drains it. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. The deepest hole they got themselves into.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
So for Brooklyn now, Griffin is out there with Jordan. Then it's Harden, then it's Durant, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 2-guard. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. To the inside, Middleton, and Durant sends it back.
But Kevin Durant is playing spectacular defense, and it sets the tone for the entire team.
Now Dinwiddie. Dishes to Harden. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Dinwiddie attacking, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Dinwiddie's got the lead up to 11 now for Brooklyn. Outside, out of Antetokounmpo. Pass to DiVincenzo. And it's blocked by Jordan. And he gets it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A different look for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Chris Middleton. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Their son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him #1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
For Milwaukee, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. So for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Jordan. Green comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Dinwiddie. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Harden outside. And he banks in the layup. Harden's got 10 points.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee. Then for the Nets, Harris comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Bruce Brown in for James Harden.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of, and then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
Here's Irving. 6 points for him. Over Holiday, Irving, good. 8 points for him.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Outside Holiday. Harris against Middleton. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And really, from second-round pick to all-star, Middleton's story inspirational. Yet even now, it feels like some people continue to sleep on him.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Irving finds Brown. Here's Claxton. Lopez covering. Claxton the pass to Brown. Lopez with the block.
Just superb timing. Lopez stretches out beautifully to send that back.
For Milwaukee, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. That free throw good from Drew Holiday. Antetokounmpo's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Durant's checked in for Brooklyn. James Harden comes in for Kyrie Irving. And it's Harden with the ball for Brooklyn. They've led by as many as 11 points. Pass to KD. Harden against Holiday. Harden gets the bucket. Harden's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, I love watching Harden be aggressive inside. One of the most efficient scorers in our game.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and he makes that one.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
There's 38 seconds left in the third. Harden the pass to Durant. Harden left side. Bucks trail by 7. Holiday attacking. He feeds it to Forbes. Shoots over Brown. Ball stolen. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the court for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
Harden the pass to Durant. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Clock at 6. Holiday finds Middleton. Harden outside. Pass to Jordan. Outside Griffin. The 3. They get it back.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Griffin against Giannis. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. And here is DiVincenzo. And Holiday kicks to Giannis. The putback. Rebound, Brooklyn. Jordan's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Harden against Holiday. Griffin passes to Harden. Deep. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Here's DiVincenzo. And that one is hammered home.
You know this, if you're open, you can count on Brook Lopez to find you. He uses his height to spot open teammates.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Up top, Durant, defended by Middleton. It's good.
Where Kevin Durant has really grown is manipulating pick and roll, making the right read, and this guy just adapts and adjusts so quickly.
In the corner, Middleton with it. Stolen by Durant. And they're moving it up. Lopez with the steal. Middleton right side. Durant against Lopez. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Good work defensively by KD. Here's Dinwiddie. No good from outside. Bucks trail by 9. Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's blocked by Jordan. And they're able to recover. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Lopez. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 8 rebounds in this game. Nets leading by 9. 1:19 left to play here in the fourth.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Middleton finds DiVincenzo. Middleton against Griffin. Middleton looking it over. And Lopez throws it down.
Really not easy to stick with Brook Lopez in the screen and roll. This guy fantastic moving after the screen.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. 44 seconds left in the fourth. Fires the 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Milwaukee with the ball. 7-point differential. And Middleton kicks to Lopez. DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. Fires the 3. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
And this is why he gets paid the big bucks. Middleton enjoys coming through in the clutch.
Now, here is Harden. Dinwiddie outside. Back to Harden. Out to KD. From deep three-point range, he can't get that one to fall. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony. That's a look at our setting tonight. And let's...
Hey, Kevin.
Very dangerous indeed. David Fang. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Curry. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. That doesn't fall. Can't drop his... First shot. Simmons feeling it out a bit. Pass to Green. Embiid inside, guarded by Holiday. And now the fast break, Middleton with the ball. Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's blocked by Simmons.
Oh, such a smart defensive player.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Harris kicks to Embiid. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Lopez. For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Middleton inside the 3-point line. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
And the pass to Curry. Here's Simmons. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Cold start for them. 3 shots, 3 misses. Good thing it's early.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. And the wing jumper offline. Simmons with it. He's picked up by Lopez.
The speed is Simmons. It's hard to keep pace, but he excels at using it to capitalize in transition.
The Bucks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Now, here's Green. Here's Embiid. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
And C-Webb, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, G.A. Great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease.
Antetokounmpo, no good. 76ers trailing. Curry kicks to Green. Pass to Embiid. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the Bucks. Now, here's Maxey. Shot clock at 6. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Brook Lopez. This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one drops. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are, but look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
And stolen by Portis. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now, here's Portis. No one near him. Jump shot is good.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish you.
There's 39 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Maxey passes to Howard. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. The kick out to Holiday. Stolen away. Now the 76ers on the break. And Howard slams it home.
And Howard can still wreck the rim when he gets in deep.
The Bucks have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Here's Forbes. No good with the triple. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The 76ers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Well, free throwing was never a strength of Howard's game.
He hits the second from the line. 5 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Tucker. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And still a close game. And when asked to compare himself to LeBron James, yup.
I know if I put the work in, maybe.
And Greg, that's the humble, hard-working approach we've come to expect from Giannis.
You know, he's not interested in putting himself on a pedestal. Enough people do that for him. He just wants to become the best he can be and win rings.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, it's a gambling style that pays off, keeping things in disarray for that offense.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Hill. Korkmaz is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Howard. And it's Milton in at the 2. Simmons checked in for the 76ers.
Known for his grit and grind mentality, the physicality Tucker gives this team is so important.
Hill dishes to Howard. Now here's Milton. Not a lot of room, and there it is for him.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Bobby Portis. Chris Middleton comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Drew Holiday. Philadelphia also making some changes. Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Ben Simmons. Korkmaz comes in for Shake Milton. And Maxey subbed in for Hill. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the layup.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Passes it to Middleton.
And this is Middleton's game. He's thinking of shooting it even before the pass hits his hands.
Pass to Tolliver. Here's Maxey. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about feel.
And here's Giannis. Here's Forbes. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Forbes has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Maxey passes to Thibault. And here's Maxey. He kicks to Tolliver. And there is a whistle. That goes on Bryn Forbes. That is his first foul of the game. Brook Lopez is checked in for P.J. Tucker. Here's Harris. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Harris has got the game tied up here for Philadelphia. In the corner, Middleton with it. That 3 off the mark. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Green kicks to Harris. Over onto Kumbo. Harris's shot is off.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Simmons. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
What focus from the young guard. I like how Simmons stayed locked in on scoring despite the contact.
And it's Lopez at the elbow. Fires from 18. That shot missing. And Philadelphia the other way now.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Trailing by 2. And the Bucks miss again. The 76ers have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Harris, right side. Here's Green. Embiid wide open. No good on the triple. The Bucks have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got 6 points.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Now here's Embiid. Outside Curry. He can't get that one. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top.
It's time for him to start looking for other options. They can't let him keep shooting. His touch is gone.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The 76ers shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
In the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And the free throw, no good.
I mean, you got to love the skill set Simmons possesses. A nightly triple-double threat. He stuffs the stat sheet.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. With 1 on the clock, misses the layup.
The defense ready.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, for the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. Some good action during the period. And that'll do.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We've seen Simmons really having a great game.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Bucks trail by 4. Holiday dishes to Antetokounmpo. Yep, that one goes. Giannis has got the first points of the second half here for the Bucks.
And just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
And there's the pass to Harris. Curry against Holiday. Crafty move. And Simmons with the layup. Simmons got 8. You know, when you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
Here's Simmons following the basket by Brook Lopez. Pass to Harris. And he lays it straight in. Harris has got the lead up to 7 now for Philadelphia.
They're on target from the start of the half. I mean, they're moving well. They're getting some good shots. That makes them 3 for 4 from the field since halftime.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Outside, Simmons. Passes to Harris. Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Misses the 3.
That's their first shot of the half that hasn't found a mark. It's been a good start for them.
Over in the corner, Green. Harris inside the line. And it's good off the back rim and in. And it's a 9-point Philadelphia lead. You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with his play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
That's the savvy veteran Green. He's able to spot when his teammates aren't being covered. That's a nice read right there.
Outside Holiday. Lopez outside. The 3 for DiVincenzo. The shot, no good. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Curry outside. The rebound by the Bucks. DiVincenzo with it. Now Green defending. And it's Middleton penetrating.
And really, from second-round pick to all-star, Middleton's story inspirational. Yet even now, it feels like some people continue to sleep on it.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Dante DiVincenzo.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Here's Korkmaz. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Korkmaz has got his first points of the night.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
56 seconds left to play in the third. And he lays in the alley-oop.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Now, here's Thibault. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's the dish to Howard. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Holiday looking for an opening. Here's Connaughton out left of the wing. Uncovered. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Connaughton's got his first points of the game. 16 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Korkmaz. Pass to Maxey. Over Holiday. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
And an excellent defender. The way Holiday did.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll return shortly. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. They've got Shake Milton. Howard is out there with Harris. Then there's Hill. And it's Thibault in at the 3. And the Bucks making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in. And the 76ers also making a change. Hill, he's checked in for Maxey. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. The 3 for DiVincenzo. Rebounded by Howard.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes. Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Oh, you're right, and I love the opportunistic approach. These kinds of hustle plays can be game changers.
Now the pass to Howard. Tolliver kicks to Thibault. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Tolliver. But they recover it.
Gotta have more of this moving forward. Portis has the size needed to turn back shots.
Middleton on the wing. He's guarded by Hill. Holiday, no one around him. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Now, here's Thibault. Defended by DiVincenzo. Here's Korkmaz. Lays it up off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 7.
Oh, I love it. He's working the ball down low. Always a good plan of attack.
Over in the corner, Portis. 18 feet out. Tips it. It's good on the putback.
What intensity on the glass from Portis. Junkyard dog. He works so hard for the second chance opportunities.
Pass to Hill. From 10 feet out, inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
A different look for Milwaukee. Lopez comes in for Bobby Portis. And Giannis Antetokounmpo is subbed in for P.J. Tucker. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Harris is checked in for Tolliver. Green comes in for Korkmaz. Curry's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And Simmons subbed in for Hill. Now, here's Antetokounmpo beyond the arc. Simmons pulls it in.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Dwight Howard. Here's Simmons. Dishes it to Green. Over to the wing. Here's Embiid. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Giannis. Kicks it down to Middleton. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Middleton's got 4 this quarter.
And just about every one of Middleton's shots is a smart one. Even from mid-range, he's not going to force anything.
And slam dunk by Harris.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Lopez. Back to Holiday. Middleton against Harris. The 17-footer. Middleton can't get it to go. Philadelphia leading by 7. Outside, Green. There's the feed to Embiid. Simmons on the wing, guarded by Holiday. Here's Curry. No good on that one. Great D that time for Middleton.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Yeah, it's quite unlikely, but we've seen crazy things happen.
The shot by Holiday, no good. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And the three ball is good.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Philadelphia.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Ben Simmons.
They needed someone to do the heavy lifting tonight, and he was their man, scoring every way he knows how.
And the dunk by Giannis.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Simmons finds Green. From deep. That one doesn't go. So the 76ers win it. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was... Philadelphia, home to one of the NBA's most historic teams.
Hey, Kevin.
Great stuff as always, GA. Thanks. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Durant is out there with Griffin. Then it's Jordan. Then it's Harden. And it's Brown in at the 2. And for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Thibault in at the small forward. Now, here is Harden. Fires from deep. No good. Shot missing.
And how about the defensive impact Embiid has on the floor? He's a great rim protector who can swipe an errant pass every so often.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he's just so big. He's mammoth. I mean, he's not only tall and long, he's deep, too. He's a thick guy. So he's an excellent rim protector, discourages inside attempts at a high rate, clogs up the paint. That length is a huge asset. And then his foot movement, his agility for a guy of his size is pretty impressive, too.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Harden the pass to Griffin. And then Griffin with the dunk.
And, you know, when you get a clean look at the rim, Harden usually will find you. I think he's underrated and undervalued at making his teammates better.
Now here's Embiid. Here's Curry. No good there with the step-back J.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on them.
And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Harris. To the paint, here's Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
That's one of the areas he's really improved. Durant's passing abilities have grown as his years in the league have grown.
Down low. 76ers moving the ball around. Here's Curry. The pass to Thibault. Now here's Simmons. 5 on the clock. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
Now here's Harden. Here's Durant. Rebound by Joel Embiid.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Curry's shot is off.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Boy, I like the understated focus that Harden brings to the table. Despite getting knocked around, his concentration allows him to play through the bumps.
Green, he's checked in for the Nets. Now here's Simmons. Passes it to Thibault. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
Now here's Curry after the miss from KD. From deep, Harden. And again, it's the Nets missing. And so Curry will bring it up for the 76ers. They trail by 1. Embiid drives in.
Can't allow Embiid to hurt you like that. I mean, he's very gifted at finishing on the drive.
The Nets have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Harden outside. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
1:05 left in the first quarter. Embiid kicks to Simmons. Pass to Curry. And good that time.
You know, the staple of Seth Curry's game is shooting the ball off the catch.
Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Harden surveying the D. Pass to KD. Over Thibault. KD's shot is off. The 76ers lead it. Simmons dishes to Curry. 29 seconds left in the first quarter. Tolliver the pass to Thibault. This one for 3. Green with the rebound. The Nets have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Jordan dishes to KD. Off target at the rim. That one, no good. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Philadelphia. And earlier we spoke with Kevin Durant about surviving the grind.
How can we be the best version of ourselves individually every day?
Well, Durant may not be the in-your-face type of player, Greg, but he gets the message across for sure.
He's not going to yell at you. He's going to show you how it's done and expect that you're as committed to winning as he is.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Howard is out there with Tobias Harris. Then there's Hill. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Green in at the small forward. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. And Harris wide open. He shoots, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
He kicks it to Dinwiddie. To the paint. Green passes to Harris. Irving against Hill. Shoots from 8. A nice shot by Irving. Irving's got the lead up to 3 now for the Nets.
I think he's the most creative finisher in the league. Irving's so good at finding holes in the defense.
Milton the pass to Howard. Looking for Milton. He gets it there. And Harris wide open. He shoots. No good on the 3.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Irving kicks to Green. Offline with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And it's Irving with the rebound. Nets leading by 3. Green dishes to Dinwiddie. Doubled by Howard. Here's Claxton, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Claxton the pass to Irving. A second chance effort, and again it's Brooklyn converting.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
Now, here's Milton. He's still scoreless so far in this one. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Such a great rebounder. Athleticism and length. Dwight Howard knows how to use those gifts that he possesses.
1:43 left here in the second. Irving misses. The 76ers trail by 5. Hill finds Harris. He's looking for Howard and finds him. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Irving dishes to Green. Hill against Irving. Over Hill. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Hill.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And a new group in for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Blake Griffin comes in for Jeff Green. KD's checked in for Joe Harris. And it's Bruce Brown in for Dinwiddie. The Nets making a switch here. Harden's checked in. Now here's Simmons. There's the pass to Tolliver. Simmons against Harden. Thibault, the pass to Simmons. Here's Curry with the 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Outside Durant, back to Harden. Baseline jumper, up again. And there's Jordan, putting it right back in. Jordan's got his second basket of the night.
Well, you know, a big part of offensive rebounding is really relentless effort and high energy, and Jordan knows all about that.
Curry kicks to Simmons. And the layup falls. Simmons got 6 points.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
So that'll be it for the first half. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime program. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They didn't get more than a 1-possession lead in the period. 3 points was as big as it got. They'll be feeling good about their... And...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got Harden. Jordan is out there with Griffin. And it's Durant. And it's Brown in at the 2. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin. And yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
The 76ers trail by 3. He's looking for Thibault and finds him. Here's Simmons. That one good for 2. 8 points for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Durant, nice jump shot from the top of the key. KD's got his first 2 points of the night.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Simmons passes to Embiid from 18 feet away, and it's in there. Embiid's got 6.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Passes it to KD. Kicks it out to Harden. And Embiid with the block.
That long reach of Embiid is a real asset on defense. Covers a lot of territory and knows how to snuff out shooters.
Brown against Curry. Shoots over Brown. Curry can't get it to go.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
And yes, it's good. KD's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, that in-between game of Durant's is deadly. Give him this shot, and you'll regret it.
Out to the wing. Here's Embiid. The baseline J off the mark. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. It's a 3-point game. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Right at the free throw line. Harden gets the bucket.
You know, big guys like Jordan who can facilitate are really valuable. Spots the open man and gets it right to him.
Curry passes to Embiid. Simmons against Harden. And that one's good. Thibault.
You got to recognize Simmons is a pass-first guy, which is why you can't leave somebody open around him.
And Clark, how about the 20th pick back in that 2019 draft? Matisse Thybulle, fantastic defensive specialist who has an evolving offensive presence as well.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. His defense is really outstanding and NBA ready from the day he got into the league. He'll improve on offense. You know that. He'll work at it, and he'll get better. I think he has tremendous instincts on and off the ball. Great length and speed and athleticism. He's a terror defensively.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Here's Milton, accurate with a jumper from the elbow.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Irving finds Dinwiddie. Irving up top. 6 points for him. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Howard's got 4 rebounds in this game. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Green passes to Howard. In transition, here come the Nets. Stolen away.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Harris outside. Here's Green. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. It's the... And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. The Nets with the lead. They've got Korkmaz. Green is out there with Howard. Then it's George Hill. And it's Maxey in at the shooting guard. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. It's stolen by Green. Hill looking it over. Pass to Maxey.
Switch.
Howard against Griffin. Here's Green. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
When Green's on the court, you can't lose him because he's just too dangerous as a shooter.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. Harris comes in for Luwawu Cabarrot, and Irving subbed in for James Harden. Here now is Dinwiddie. He dishes it to Harris. Back to Dinwiddie. 2 points. That one goes. Dinwiddie's got his first basket. We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
Maxey passes to Korkmaz. Kicks to Howard. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. 5 to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Dishes it to Howard. It's stolen by Green. Dinwiddie with it. Green passes to Harris. Jeff Green on the wing. Inside. Here's Claxton, and he dunks it down.
And Green is a critical role player for this team. His passing is really phenomenal.
Outside Hill. Pass to Green. It's back to Hill. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And Harden wide open. He shoots. And right on target. Good. And the Nets lead by 5.
Harden is as steady as falling rain. I mean, so consistent. Beautiful shooting form. A brilliant scorer.
Curry outside. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Harden dishes to KD. That shot no good. Now the 76ers take it the other way.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
There's the triple. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
No stage too big for KD. If you need a basket, he's your man.
Simmons against Harden. Simmons left side. The dish to Embiid. Again, Philadelphia.
You like Embiid's confidence and willingness to step up in the big moment.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. The lead is 2. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Durant, and then Durant with the jam.
Just way too much length at the rim to contest. Durant is in a league of his own offensively.
Outside Curry. He kicks it to Embiid. Back to Curry. Over Harden. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Boy, proving to be a handful once again, guys. Embiid, so tough to keep off the glass because of his agility and size.
Harden outside. Now the pass to Jordan. Just 5 on the clock. He gets it in there.
Somebody lit a fire under Kevin Durant.
54 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Brown against Simmons. Good. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Harden kicks to KD. It counts.
Well, Durant knows the team looks to him for this. These kinds of moments, the intensity of the moment never rattles.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside Curry shoots over Brown. Embiid. And Embiid is right there.
What confidence from Joel Embiid. Knocked that one down in a clutch situation.
Now here's Harden. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know,
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much.
And David, he is just getting started. Great stuff. Thanks as always. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5. And for the Nets, we've got Brown. Griffin is out there with Durant. Then it's Jordan. And it's Harden in at the 1. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Lopez right side. Passes it to Antetokounmpo. Griffin with the steal. Pulls up on the elbow. Keeps it alive. And there's Jordan putting it right back in.
Well, DeAndre Jordan dominates this game on both ends around the glass.
Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Count it.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Here's Brown. Pass to Durant.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
And Holiday kicks to Giannis. That one, no good. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Durant in the corner. Harden inside the three-point line. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
And no good, his first shot of the night, missing. For Brooklyn, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Brown finds Jordan. And Griffin with the score. The assist by Jordan.
Just all alone down there. Credit goes to DeAndre for finding him. That's a nice pass.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Holiday. Floats it up for Giannis. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Well, that's a nice toss up there, so you got to like the timing. But, of course, that's Giannis. He's going to grab anything.
KD looking around. Harden outside. And the jam by Harden.
Man, I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
Now here is Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. He dishes it to Middleton. Back to DiVincenzo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Just 5 to shoot. Yes, that goes in. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think is going to lead the pack there?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have, with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. Now here is Holiday after the miss from KD.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Now here's Durant. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Griffin kicks to KD. Back to Griffin. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
On the pick and roll, you almost have to play Durant to shoot, but his ability to create opportunities for others is also elite.
Here's Holiday. Lopez, no luck.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
There's 31 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Middleton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Kevin Durant.
Chris Middleton has worked his way back and come a long way. The former second-round pick becoming a consistent starter in the league.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Here's Irving. Banked in off the glass.
I don't know how he does it, but Kyrie does such a great job to get deep position and convert, separating himself from other point guards in the league with that finishing ability.
Here's Forbes. That one goes. Count it.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
At the end of one, a closely contested game. This is what Giannis Antetokounmpo recently told us when he...
For me personally,
And for Giannis, Greg, the consistency from range has been a focal point.
The more accurate he is from outside, the wider the driving lanes become, making him nearly impossible to stop.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. They've got P.J. Tucker. He's out there with Chris Middleton. And it's Connaughton in at the 2 guard.
I mean, how many spots on the floor is Harden not affected from? I'll tell you, not many.
Now here's Middleton. He's guarded closely. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Dinwiddie outside. Tries it from 9. Rebounded by the Bucks. Here's Connaughton. Shoots over Dinwiddie. And another basket for Milwaukee.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Dinwiddie passes to Harden. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. And that one, good.
And Harden's such a creative scorer, especially when he gets in close to the basket.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Joe Harris comes in for Luwawu Cabarro, and it's Kyrie Irving in for James Harden. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Claxton with the bucket.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Forbes, and Tucker has it in the corner. It's stolen by Green. Now Irving. To the left wing. Claxton the pass to Irving. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. Milwaukee leading by 3. Here's Connaughton, and he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. .158 left in the first half. Here's Irving. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
Kyrie just has nasty grips on that basketball. Cuts through the defense that time.
The Bucks have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Here is Forbes. To the middle. Connaughton passes to Tucker. Bucks passing it around. Here's Portis. That shot off, so Brooklyn will take it the other way. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That is his first foul of the game. Both teams deciding to change it up. Now, here is Harden. He's got 6. 1:11 left in the first half. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. It's a 3-point game. And Tucker kicks to Connaughton. Back to Tucker. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Nets have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. The kick out to Brown. In the corner, Harden. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line no matter the situation.
Lopez, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Holiday attacking. And there's the pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Lopez. The feed to Tucker. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Antetokounmpo. Brooklyn with the rebound. Outside, KD. Count it.
Now that's a devastating move off the dribble. Durant getting to his favorite spots at will.
And here's Giannis. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1 point. And that's going to do.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Greg, you'd probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
Harden out there with Brown. Then there's Griffin, and it's Durant, and it's Jordan in its center. So that's the Nets 5. Brooklyn trailing. Harden with it. This is to Durant. In the corner, it's Griffin. Back to Brown. He kicks to KD.
Hey, right here.
6 to shoot. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. Four on the clock. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
And Giannis adding muscle to his frame for these types of situations. He'll keep getting bigger and stronger, but willing to take the hit.
Luwawu Cabarro, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Harden outside. Passes to Griffin. The putback. And the rebound goes to Lopez. DiVincenzo finds Antetokounmpo to the inside. DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That's his first foul. Jeff Green is checked in for Blake Griffin. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. They get it again. Antetokounmpo scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
From about 16, and it falls over the rim and in. Harden's got 10.
Yeah, you got your shooters and you have your scorers, but James Harden is both.
Holiday dishes to Middleton. Holiday the pass to Lopez. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Antetokounmpo. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Harris comes in for Luwawu-Cabarrot. Dinwiddie's checked in for Bruce Brown. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for James Harden.
Yeah, I feel like he uses the dribble to set up his rhythm for the mid-range shots like that one. Kyrie knocks another in.
Giannis passes to Forbes. Back to Giannis. Pass to Forbes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Outside Irving. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his first foul. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the Bucks. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Now the dish to Harris. Clock at 6. Here's Irving. No good there. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Here's Middleton. Nice spin off the left rim and in. 7 points in the game.
Great quickness on the pull-up from Middleton, cashing in on that opportunity.
Irving surveying the floor. Lets it go from 11. Yep, that one goes in there. Irving's got 4 this quarter. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Now DiVincenzo. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Portis can't get it to go. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That's foul number 2 for him. So for the Nets, Griffin's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Kevin Durant comes in for Joe Harris. And Luwawu subbed in for Kyrie Irving. The Bucks also with the sub. Holiday's checked in. Back to KD. 5 to shoot. Over Middleton. And that one hits back iron. Bucks leading by 5. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, Holiday focus there and a good job of scoring despite getting whacked.
Brooklyn making some changes. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. Joe Harris comes in for Kevin Durant. And Irving subbed in for Luwawu. And Milwaukee with a change here too. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Dinwiddie against DiVincenzo. Dinwiddie drives in. Pass to Claxton. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
The pass to Tucker. Outside Holiday. Back to Tucker. Outside Holiday. Got it up. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. The third quarter comes to a close. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3.
Yeah, Giannis has the hard hat on right now, going to work. So good, so long, and just terrorizing the D.
Dinwiddie kicks to Durant. Inside, Claxton, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Of course, Kevin Durant, one of the game's greatest scorers of all time, but his ability within this offense to make plays, elevating the team.
Outside Holiday. Floats it up for Giannis. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And it's good for 2.
Yeah, put some students in the classroom because that's exactly how you move the ball. Kyrie terrific at spotting the open man, and then you got to get it to him.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Holiday. Outside, Antetokounmpo, and stolen by Irving. Now here's KD, the fast break opportunity. Harris finds Irving. Over Giannis. And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Durant.
Well, that's a smart shot by KD. Sizes up the D and then just cashes in.
Antetokounmpo passes to DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo inside. KD's on him. Antetokounmpo with the bucket. Antetokounmpo's got 20 points. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's KD. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Bounce pass Middleton. And Giannis with the basket on the assist by Middleton. And now a 10-point Milwaukee lead.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
1:58 left in the fourth quarter. That doesn't go either for Durant.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Here's Holiday. Pass to Middleton. Shot clock at 6. Makes it off the glass. Middleton's got the lead up to 12 now for the Bucks. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. Fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
Some solid defense from Brown. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Milwaukee.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Giannis.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
To the paint.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Harden, that's good.
And defensively, you got to respect Harden's ability to drive. That just makes him exponentially more difficult to guard out at the line.
Now here's Giannis. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and...